Hey fellow YouTubers, Frank Bush here again, doing another bushcraft video. When you're out in the bush, you don't have a fridge and freezer and other things. If you're near the ocean, seaweed is always a great option to gather. It can be dried and stored for long periods of time. This seaweed here specifically grows attaching itself to rocks right near the shore. It's kind of a thicker seaweed. When you dry this out, it almost becomes like a chip. Right next to it here, I've got some seaweed. This stuff turns into the same as they use in sushi. They have a different processing method, but just drying those out to have as snacks, if you will. I'll just come over here. I've got some bullwhip kelp that's just hung up to dry. The bullwhip kelp looks like a big ball floating in the water with a big long tail to it. Right near where the ball is, you'll see a bunch of these leaves, for lack of a better term. I'm not a technical person when it comes to these things, but these leaves, I just snipped them off and hung them up to dry. Once they're actually bone dry, I'll end up grinding them up and throwing them into a container, and they can be used as a flavoring and thickening agent for soups that you'd have out in the bush. This stuff was pulled straight out of the ocean, washed off with salt water to help the curing process. Really simple, primitive food that you can gather if you're anywhere near a coastal environment, and can definitely help get you through the harder months when there's lack of food in the bush. Cheers.